Hey there everyone, it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new video. I'm going to be sharing a very simple but extremely bright birthday card with you using products from Simon Says Stamp. I absolutely love edge-to-edge shaker cards. I've shared quite a few of them on my channel and I hope you aren't getting tired of them because I think they are like literally one of the most fun cards to make. And they're so versatile, you can do so many different things with them. So in today's video, I'm going to make a DIY background and then I'm going to put some really fun candles on top of that, and enclosed inside of that background are some shaker sequins. So I'm going to start first by making that background I spoke of. I have a variety of Simon Says Stamp Pawsitively saturated inks. You can see all the colors along the top of my screen here, and I'm starting first with blush. Now I'm going to move on to orange, and we're going to work in a rainbow of colors across this entire background. What I'm doing is what a lot of people refer to as an ink dragging technique. I'm basically smushing the ink pad onto my paper and then dragging it across so it overlaps with the next color. And I think it's a really fun way to create an overlapping variation background. And you can use a variety of colors, not just rainbow. You could do this in more of a monochromatic look if you'd like. I, of course, wanted a rainbow, so as you can see, we have that going on now. So after creating the background and once it dried, I'm starting to work on assembling my card. So I die cut the Simon Says Stamp birthday candles die from some white cardstock. And then I'm going to take a circle die that's slightly larger. This happens to be from the Nested Circles die set from Simon. And I cut that to form a frame. So now we have these birthday candles cut into this nice circle frame. This is going to get put on top of my card, which I'm chopping down. This background panel is slightly smaller than an A2 card. And the reason I did that was because I wanted a nice white edge around the card itself. I'm flipping that background over and I'm pulling out some Simon Says Stamp red line tape. I like using red line tape when I'm creating edge-to-edge shaker cards because it's extremely strong. I know my shaker card is not going to fall apart if I use this adhesive. So I'm putting adhesive around all four edges of my background panel here. And then once I've gone ahead and covered that background panel with the adhesive, I'm going to remove the release paper from 3 of the sides, leaving one of the sides still intact. And that's because we need to fill this. So to create the edge-to-edge shaker pocket, we need a piece of plastic. This happens to be from Stamp Packaging. It's typically the plastic I use when I'm making an edge-to-edge shaker card. And I'm just folding this plastic, which is slightly larger than my background panel, around all 3 edges of my background. Of course, because we don't have the release paper exposed on that 4th edge, that gives us an opening that we can slip in a bunch of sequins. And as you can see, I have a whole bunch of different sequins here that I am literally going to mash up and create a super rainbow mix of colors. You don't have to do this. I kind of used the colors in my background as a guide for which sequins I wanted to use. And I will have the sequin sets that I used listed in the video description for you to check out. But even if you were making this rainbow background, you don't have to use this many sequins and you don't also have to use this many colors. I just thought it'd be fun. So as you can see, I've thrown in a whole bunch of different stuff and I'm going to go ahead and close this all up. It's going to be a very full shaker. You can make this a little less full if you'd like and be able to see more of the background, but I liked that there were so many sequins and that the background was kind of peeking out around it. So after filling up my shaker, I removed the release paper from that last edge, folded the edge of the plastic over to close everything up, and now we have this super packed shaker. I absolutely love it. I think it's so much fun. So much fun, in fact, I couldn't stop shaking it. So I have my frame die here that we've created, and we're going to put some foam tape on the back side. I'm just using a strip of foam tape and kind of curving it around the edges of this frame. And then once I have it covered, I'll flip it over and adhere it right down onto the center of my background. So this is adhered right on top of that plastic. Now the candles are cute just the way they are, but I thought I would step it up a little bit because I thought the candles needed to look like they were glowing. I die cut that birthday candles die set again, but this time from some gold glitter cardstock. And I'm trimming out just the flames of each candle, and then that way I can glue those flames right on top of the white die cut that's already on my card, and it'll make the candles look like they're glowing. Plus they sparkle, which is always fun too. So to adhere these down, I'm going to use Simon Says Stamp Craft Tacky Glue. This is a great adhesive for all sorts of paper crafting projects, and it's also very strong too. So I knew it would hold well with the specialty cardstock, which is the glitter cardstock. I have my card base here, and I'm just going to lay my shaker panel right on top of it. And as you can see, we have that nice little white border around all the sides. And I have a stack of sentiment strips here on the right. These are from Simon Says Stamp. They're a nice mix of birthday greetings that are quite large. I'm going to use this big happy birthday sentiment. But before I adhere it down, I am going to run a black marker around all four sides of the paper to cover up the white core. This makes the sentiment look a little bit more finished, and you won't see any of those white edges. So now it looks like it was almost made out of some black cardstock. I'll put this right onto the bottom portion of my card using a piece of foam tape, and that is how simple this super colorful and super packed shaker card is. And I absolutely love it. I think it's so much fun. It was a lot of fun to make that background and then to just fill it up with a whole bunch of sequins. I think this is literally a party on a card. All right, so the jury is out. I am dying to know, do you like edge-to-edge shaker cards? And if you do you like them more than a traditional shaker card? So let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious to find out. So I hope you'll let me know. If you are interested in any of the supplies I used today, be sure to check them out below in the video description or over on my blog. I hope you were inspired today. I hope you had fun watching this video, and I can't wait to come back and share more with you all. Until I see you again, I hope you have a super sparkly day. Bye!